Okay, julle. Ehm ek wil nie alleen voel vanaand nie. Maak asseblief, ons is 'n paar vriende hierso, 11. So maak julle kameras oop en sê vir my hallo asseblief. Hallo, hallo, hallo. Hierso is Elda en Sureta en Catherine. Hallo Catherine en hallo Willem, Elsabie, Dewald. Hallo Annemarie, daar van ver af. Hoe gaan dit daar? Kry julle ook warm? Hulle sê ons gaan môre moet regtig swem, ja nie swem, want dit is 37 grade en party plekke is 40 grade in die Kaap. So we're going to feel the heat. Some very ice cold shakes tomorrow. Okay, so let's get the show on the road. And as I said, we are just a few friends here, and well done for joining us tonight. I'm going to go into the marketing plan right up to President's team so that you really understand the bigger picture. And it's a lot of slides because I wanted to just touch on the changes in the marketing plan that came up late last year. So that everybody's got clarity about that. And then also, the whole vision that we have for this year, that we're hoping that you guys are going to really see it and have clarity and really work to have a fantastic 2024. So let me get the show on the road here. And as I said, please, we are just a group of friends here. We've been working together for a long time. Don't feel shy. It's absolutely fine to ask questions, etc. And also, please participate in the chat box. Tell us where you're from. Just let's make it a fun call. I don't want to feel so lonely on this side. So if you shout at something or something like that, that's also cool. All right. Okay, it was load shedding here, but it seems like we've got light now. So let me just close here. Sorry, guys. Okay. So the ultimate reason for setting goals, like we did in the first call, is to entice you to become the person it takes to achieve them. And I think one of the things in marketing and working for yourself is totally there where you have clarity that I think the biggest job is to employ yourself. And I think for us, when we got started, that was probably the hardest thing because most of us start in how can I say, a job situation where the boss tells you to arrive at a certain time. You've got to do certain things and he's going to pay you a salary at the end of the month. And here it is totally about you employing yourself. So we've got a big focus this year that we really want to make a difference in the community, to help people to live healthier, to feel better, and to also build the business and really have a vision of helping more people with this business opportunity. I think 2023 was a tough year and a lot of people really need to have an extra income. And it's up to us to take the message out there to get more people into the business, and that we really want to bring the business opportunity into every part of our business methods in our DMOs that we work in the business. So our big request for the whole team this year is to buy in on really for us together building our businesses in this year. We are celebrating 30 years in December at being distributors with Herbalife. 30 absolutely amazing years, and so many of you that has been on this journey with us for a very, very long time. A lot of you more than 20 years. So we're much more than just colleagues. We are friends. And for me, this year is really a mission to help everybody to up the game, to earn the money that you want to earn. And, if you want, a few of you have already done sessions with me personally. But if you want to do a session with me personally to help you to get clarity, to make you do your goals. I really want to help you. It's not to pressurize you to do more than you want to do. It's for you, up to you to really get this vision. And, you know, and I'd rather maybe sometimes lower your goal for you, because I first want you to feel success and then move on from there. Ooh, there's a 2 missing in 2024, but no problem, we'll fix that. So will you be a new Pebble? Pebble will be a distributor, a pearl, a stone, or a star, or even change your pin in the tab team levels in the business for 2024. So that you, at the end of the day, say, I'm going to sign up for this level. I'm going to sign up for Active World Team. I'm going to sign up. This is my commitment to myself and also to the team as a whole. So that we can make a big drawing, get commitment from everybody, and then really work together so that everybody reaches their goals. So this, Karina's made a beautiful image for us that we're going to share with everybody. So I'm starting off with this and I'm closing with this. So the question is, how many new members, distributors, how many new Pebbles are we going to get in the team? And obviously those people to qualify to supervisors. How many new supervisors are you going to bring into your team? Who do you have currently that you can help to become a supervisor? Maybe somebody is close. And then from there, there's a stone. Oh, the stone is now missing. Active World Team. There's got to be a stone in here. Okay, guys, sorry, mistake in the image. We need one more little pillar here. So active supervisor is a stone, and then as an active world team, you become a star, a ruby, which is a get team, citrine, which is our get to 5. And so the guys that's been around a while will go for the higher levels, but the focus is a lot on active world team and also the stone level that we want to really make sure that we build a lot of active supervisors, as well as world team. Maybe you qualified world team way back when, and you at this stage just want to re-qualify and get back to doing 2-5 a month and build new business. So everybody's going to be at a different level, but it's for you to find your passion and your why and link your purpose to paycheck, so that you decide what it is that you want to do. We had a brilliant kickoff call with goal setting. So a lot of you joined us on that call. So you already have, the basic things that we put together for you to help you to set up your year. And unfortunately, I forgot to click record on that one. But, if any of you want to go back and you want to watch those videos again, it is available on the site, but we can resend them so that we can really help you to get clarity about your year and what you're going to do. So the big thing is, again, when you're looking at your goals and choosing, what you actually want from the business, you can choose where you work, positively impact others, and really getting passionate again about what the business opportunity can bring for you and bring for your family. Sometimes you really need to get totally excited about the marketing plan again, and that is something I'm trying to really get you guys to get tonight, because I am so super excited about this marketing plan. When I saw it, like when I actually understood it, I couldn't sleep for 3 days. So it is really about the earning extra income, looking better, feeling better, and spending more time with your family. But always in the beginning, it's going to take quite a bit of work. But when you understand the marketing plan in the industry, we are the highest paid marketing plan in the network marketing industry. 73% in every dollar gets paid back to us. We have the maximum of retail profit of 50%. We've got wholesale from 8 to 25%. Royalties are paid on retail turnover. That is a big one. Most other companies pay their royalties out on the discounted value. So just for you to understand a bit better, when you're looking at your price list, you always see the earn base. That is the price of the product before it's discounted. But and before the company, you will see there it says earn base. So that is what the company pays our royalties on. Then the discount comes, and the taxes of the country, because obviously they can't pay us commission on the taxes. So most other companies pay on the 50% discount or the 25% the royalties. So I hope you understand what I'm trying to explain. We also have royalty roll-ups. I'll explain that a little bit further on. We have bonuses 2, 4, 6, and even 7%, which is the 1% profit share that we all as a whole share within the company. This is why it's so wise to work together. At the end of the day, we all benefit from that 1% bonus that the company has. And then on top of that, it's vacations and gifts and events, and, you know, a fantastic promotion, sometimes cash rewards. And the fact that the business is willable to your kids. You build this business, you build up a royalty, and your kids can earn that one day or inherit it one day. So as I said, the big part is for you to work on your belief system this year and to really just step by step, you know, one new customer, one new member that gets you excited about the business, just reignite. For those of you that has had a tough year last year, for the newbies, it's really just starting off, building and having a consistency in your business. So for all of us, it's the same. We have 24 hours. We have the company and the marketing plan. We have the products, and you are the variant. And how much time and effort you're willing or can put into the business is what's going to determine how much money you're going to earn. For some people, that's scary. And for others, it's super exciting when they understand that I'm completely in control of what I can earn in 6 months, a year, or in 5 years' time. It got me so excited that I understood there's not a boss. There's nobody else that can decide I'm not good enough. It's up to me if I want to make this work. So we all understand that we've got volume points. It's the currency. We've got our per PPV, which is our own volume, DLV, which is your downline volume. And then we also now have the PPV, which counts as part of your PPV for your customer volumes. And all of that together is what we call total volume. And then you also have what we call group volume. That is when somebody goes supervisor early in a month and they continue to do volume. They are buying stock at 50%, and that becomes group volume. And then you have organizational volume. So as we grow now in the business and you are supervisors and you're understanding a bit more, you also need to understand what is total volume. That is the volume you need to do to pick up your royalties. And then group volume and organizational volume is what you need to be earning a royalty on your team. So you all know the ladders from preferred customer right up to supervisor. I'm not going to spend time on these. There was a few changes in the marketing plan that I just wanted to cover with you now, so that you also have clarity when you are explaining the marketing plan and showing somebody how to grow their business. So the 3 areas of income is retail profit, wholesale commission, and royalty overrides. And that comes from customers on retail, day-to-day cash. Wholesale is once a month. Everything that you do in the turnover from the 1st to the 30th, and you have members below you, and they are buying from the company will reward you and pay you on the 15th of the next month. And the minute that you start earning a royalty override, that means you're at 50%, you've got downline members at 50%. You must make sure to send in your 10 customer form by the 5th of every month. Otherwise, the company is not going to pay your money out to you. Okay, so the wholesale profit is the difference between your discounted price and the price of your member below you. So the first level you can achieve is 35%. And important, it's a 1 or 2 month qualification, and all of the volumes count. Your PPV, your PCX, and the downline volume. You could even ride along with somebody. You do 0 volume and somebody below you does 500 points, and you can also become a senior consultant. So senior consultant is your first level. I always try to get my new members to qualify within the first or second month to get to the 35% with 1 or 2 customers with some PCs. so that they can have the benefit and start earning a wholesale from the company. Okay, so Success Builder also has had a change. You can place your order of 1,000 points and immediately get 42%, but you could also place an order of 500 points in a month and buy it at 35%. And if you order a second order of 501 points, which will take you over the 1,000 points in that month, you will then be be enjoying the 42% on the second order. You will immediately get the 42% discount on the second order. I just want to make sure, I think you're also going to be earning the 42% discount in the following month. I have a slide that's going to confirm that for us. Another change in qualified producer, where previously you had to have 1,000, only 1,000 points could be from downline volume. It's now been changed. Only 500 points has to be your own. What you place and your PCXs, the other 2,000 points can come from downline volume. So that was also a slight change. So anything from 1 to 6 months will take you to the qualified producer position. So again, when you're building to supervisor, you want to do it with a whole lot of customers and members, and so that you have a check as you are going up to the supervisor level. So again, as a supervisor, how do you qualify? There was also a slight change here. Previously, you had to have, if you accumulated it over 12 months, so you can do either 4,000 points in 1 month, you could do 4,000 points over 2 months. Doesn't matter how the volume lies. So it could be 1,000 and 3,000 points. And only over the 2 months or in the 1 month, 1,000 points must be your own, what they call unencumbered volume. And if you are doing it over the 3 to 12 month period, only 1,000 points has got to be your own, which is PPV or and PCX volume, preferred customer volume, and 3,000 can be downline volume. So I hope you all are taking notes and getting clear with this, because you've got to explain it to people to understand that the company has now even made it easier for you to get to the high levels and really start earning all of that wholesale commissions. Okay, so this is the one that I just wanted to make sure of as accumulate 1,040 plus the following month. Yes. So if somebody goes to 42% in the month of January, so they do 500 points early in the month, they do a further 500 points, they will have the privilege to buy stock next month in February at 42%, which means if they just make sure that they do 2,500 points over a 3-month to 6-month period, they will be on the permanent qualified producer or 42% level. And remember, for any one of the different levels, which is senior consultant and qualified producer, you will remain on that discount. All you have to do is to pay your yearly fees. Okay, supervisors have to requalify, and that is one of the subjects as well on this call. So I will touch on that. So important, one of the big recognitions also in the company is the Royalty Club. That means once you are starting to qualify supervisors in your organization, you become part of the Royalty Club. That means you are eligible to start earning a royalty from your team, and the company reckons that you are a serious distributor when you start building a supervisor organization. Okay, so sales premiums is what the company pays you out when you are a supervisor and you do your volumes to be able to pick up your check from your downline organization. So the company says if you are a supervisor and you want to be earning on your organization, you need to come to work. You need to arrive. Like the boss says, if you want to be earning your money, you've got to be there from 8 to 5. You can take a lunch hour. You've got to do so much work. Herbalife says for you to earn your royalty from your organization, you need to do 2,500 points. But they also say, we understand that many of you are part-time, so we're going to be lenient and we're going to pay you in tiers of 500 points. So this is very important. So if you have a down-on organization that's doing points, make sure that you watch your volume, that you don't stop on 499, because then you're going to earn a 0 on your organization. So in 500 points, 1%, 2%, 3%, 4%, 5% is what you're going to be earning. I'm sure you all understand this. You have seen it before. I just wanted to recap on that. So this is a scenario where we're talking about royalty roll-ups. So again, touching on to what I just explained about doing your volumes to be earning your check. If you don't take the money is going to go to your upline. Okay, so let's say in scenario 1, we have somebody that is doing 2,500. That means they're going to get their full 5%. The next person here is doing 500. So they're going to only get 20% of the check. This first person is going to get 40% of the check, or 2%, 1% and 2%. So the next person here has done 2.5. This is me. I've done my 2.5. So what happens is this person's only getting 40% or 2%. This person's getting 1%. So what happens is the person above is now earning some of that money. You will always earn your royalty in your first 3 lines, but if you are not doing your full royalty, this volumes will be rolling up to the next person. I know this can sound very confusing, and if you don't have a supervisor organization yet, don't stress it. But if you do have a supervisor organization and you're working for the higher levels like active world team and tag team, it's very important to understand this. And so if you guys want me to explain it again and again and again at a later stage, I will do so. But this could determine whether you're picking up your bonuses or not and qualify for the next level. Okay, so the big focus for this year, and especially when we look at the vacation qualification, and you are wanting to travel with us overseas and go on a holiday, it's always linked to qualify active world team. So active world team is the one level in the company that's not really a level. World team has become a level because you're now starting to earn a 1% bonus, but it still actually requires you to do an active world team production for you to pick up the 1% bonus. But the company's been lenient with the balancing factor, so you get a 10% bonus on your volume. So it's actually not a full 10,000, it's 9,200 I think you need to do to be qualifying with your 10,000, 9,100. So again, what do you need to do to qualify active world team? You need to be doing your 2,500 volumes 6 months in a row, but 2 of them needs to be 5,000. So in the 6 months, sorry, I made a mistake here. There should be 2 times 5,000 in this scenario here, typo. And then in one of the months, over the 6 months, you need to do 10,000 volume points in your team, in your supervisor organization. And that is why it's very important for you to have 6 to 8 supervisors that are doing a production, that are running challenges, that are consistently doing business, that will help you to do the 10,000 in your team. And you don't just want to do it once, you want to do it a few times. Okay, and you want to be consistently having about a 10,000 so you pick up that 1% bonus. Let's fire still. Okay, so if we're looking at the numbers, if you say you're looking at the network marketing industry and you look at the numbers, if you get 2, who gets 2, who gets 2, you will have 16 people in your team. If you get 3, who gets 3, who gets 3, you'll have 39. And if you go for 5, who gets 5, who gets 5, you will have 155 people. But Obviously, it doesn't always happen exactly like that. Maybe you will find two, and the one person will be a worker and the other one will just eat the product. And that second person will go and recruit a whole lot of people. So we never can put it exactly, but it's exciting when you really understand the numbers. What is the possibility for you to build a very strong residual income through this network marketing model? So I just wanted to make it practical. If you have 155 supervisors in your organization. So that means you've got 5 people in your first line, you've got 25 in your second line, and you've got 125 in your third line. And between them, each supervisor has 12 stamp programs. That means themselves, plus their customers, plus everybody that's eating, members, etc., are just buying 12 stamp programs. That's 124 volume points. You are doing Presteam 211,000 points if that duplication takes place. I hope this gets you excited again. So now, if we look at the different levels and we start building it from the bottom up, okay? So you now in the business, you just got started, you're a supervisor, don't really have an organization, you're going to start working towards active supervisor. So that means you've got to do 2,500 points, 3 months consecutive. You need anything between 15 to 50 members, maybe about 50 is about maybe a lot of members, but you really need to start getting a few members under you so that you can do consistently the volume. And in this process of going active supervisor, you want to be creating 1 or 2 supervisors en route, because it's important for you to now, as you go to World Team, to either do it with 500, the 2.554, or you're going to do 500 royalty points in 1 month, or 10,000 points in 1 month, which not a lot of people are doing nowadays. In our early days, that was the only way to go World Team. So active World Team, I just explained, you need to do 2,500 points for 4 of the months. You need 2 months of 5,000, and you need all 3 of 500 royalty points. So that really means that you need to do all 3 methods basically to go to active World Team. Members 100 to 150, and supervisors, I would say anything from 6 to 10 supervisors will make it easier for you to qualify to this level. So it's important for you to understand the numbers and have clarity so that you know what it is that you're working for, how many members you need, how many supervisors you need. That's going to make it easy for you to get to that level. So global expansion team, you need 1,000 royalty points for 3 months consecutive, 250 to 300 members in your team, and 15 to 20 supervisors. Okay, so at this stage, a lot of you are working and probably right up to the Get Team, and Get to 5 is the goals you're going to go for. So I'm going to share these numbers with you so that when you are doing your vision board and you say in 4 years or 5 years time, I want to go to the Get to 5, I need so many members, I need to get 40 to 50 supervisors in my team. It's pretty much close. The amount of supervisors you need is pretty much close to the amount of volume you need to do in your team. If you're looking at Get to 5, you need to do 50,000 points 3 months in a row. The average supervisor does 1,000 points, so you need 50 supervisors. Actually, not a rocket science, but this is the average that's coming from the company. And sometimes you might have some strong people that will do a lot of volume, and you'll have a lot of people doing little bits of volume. That is just business life all over the place. So again, when you're looking at President's Team, it's important to understand what the goal is so that when you put that vision out for yourself in 3 to 4 to 5 years, like we did in the early days, we said if it takes us 5 years, 6 years to get to this level and earn an income of more than 100,000 Rand a month, we are willing to put the effort in. And listen, the big thing about growing in the business is consistency, because you want to build momentum in your business. Okay, so let's look again. Earnings. Some of these earnings are actually more nowadays, but this is an average as a supervisor, depending on obviously how many customers you have, how many members downline, anything from 8 to 16,000 Rand, World Team 9 to 20,000, Get Team 15 to 50, Millionaire Team 80 to 200, and President's Team 200 and a lot more. So it's important for you, all of you, to understand the requalification. So it's very easy for a supervisor that doesn't have a supervisor organization. It's only 2,000 points accumulated over the year. That is like 200 points. You can eat your way there. Okay, so it's really, really easy. If you are building an organization, you need to do one of 3 different ways. You can do 4,000 in 1 month, you can do 4,000 over 2 months, or you can do 10,000 over the year. It's about 800 points a month. So have clarity about it so that you can start your year early to requalify if you have a supervisor organization and keep your team. If you leave it until the last minute, you're putting yourselves under stress. So there's a few of you that need to requalify at the end of this month. Make sure 100% how many points you need, and you will do anything possible, but don't lose your supervisor team. You will regret it forever. So, really go work it. We don't want to push people, but you want to really, really keep your team. If you worked hard to get supervisors, is very important to keep them in your team. You could have somebody that really gets this business and goes to press team. So if we're looking at the promotions and everything that's going on, the company is doing so much for us with a welcome back and just becoming active again. And it's so important for you to really plan your year. Look at the calendars, see what everything is coming up, making a plan to attend and have clarity so that you can invite your guests to join you, setting up this year and knowing all the promotions that's happening, everything that's happening within the team. I'm not going to go through all of this now. You've seen it a few times. On Saturday, we're very excited about the Cape Town event. I know there's events around the country. Make sure that you go, but that you bring people. Don't come alone. That's really what we did. We went to every meeting with people so that we don't walk out there excited alone. We walk out with excitement with others. And then Monday night school, guys. This lady is giving us time. She's a very big dynamo. She has been on the top recruiters list for this entire year, has built a beautiful organization and a lot on social media. She's going to share her top tips with us. At this stage, we've got a few people in December and really a small amount of people in Jan. We can easily double the number by Monday by the call. Let's really go to work and get the value from the score that we have more people on the score. So I'm praying, I'm asking that you guys really work with us, that we have a very dynamic call on Monday and that we have lots of people on the call. So make sure everybody is qualified. Please, please, please make sure that you join this call. Maybe I should not record it, but I make sure that everybody joins. And then we're obviously working towards the LDW. You know the qualifications for that. We've got these great promotions. We will be paying out later in this month to everybody that's done the first 3 months of qualifications. And the company's also got a great promotion for active supervisors that's going to get this new beautiful pin. And the qualification to Manchester is all supervisors. So you don't have to do a certain production. They are inviting everybody that is serious about their business and wants to travel and see the big picture, that you can come to Manchester. You have to be a supervisor by, I think, the 1st of August. So you can actually be a new supervisor. Okay, so this one is very, very exciting. The vacation next year, That MEA vacation is going to be, I don't know whether we're going to have a South African vacation. I doubt it very much. I think they would have sent it out already. So it's basically, this is the one. So if you want to qualify, your first step is to be an active world team. So you've got to, even me, everybody, doesn't matter what level you are, you need to do active world team again in 2024. And then you need to accumulate as a active world team. You need to do 65,000 points, and basically all the levels, the tap team levels, need to do 70,000. But you can get 3,000 vacation points for every supervisor. They don't have to do volume. Like this year, they had to do 2,500 points immediately after qualifying, which was tough. You know, a new supervisor doesn't always do that production immediately. So this time around, you could get 10 new supervisors and you will have 30,000 points off the 65. So that means you're going to do 2,000, 2.5, and easily go to this vacation. So just get clarity. You need to decide, I'm going to go to Europe next year. I'm going to go on a free vacation with Herbalife. There is no vacation like a Herbalife vacation. So let's get excited as a team. Let's work for it together. And this is why we really, as a team, want to make this stone stars, you know, getting really everybody to commit. So what we're asking you after this call is for you to say, I'm putting my hand up. I'm going to be a stone in this team this year. I'm going to be a new world team. I'm going to be a new star. I'm definitely going to go for my first, you know, working towards that team. So, and even, you know, then you've got to go back to see how many new members and how many new soups you need for you to go to those qualifications. So get clarity on your method that you want to do. And always easier to attract people through some activity where you don't start out immediately saying, come buy my Herbalife products. Come walk with me. Come do an online fitness class. Let's come for the free wellness evaluation. Come for a pamper party. Choose something that you will enjoy to do. And actually, you want to choose 3 different things if you want to have momentum. And once you've decided, plug them into our team structure, the challenges, the information, the Monday calls, this one-to-one supervisor call, so that you guys are around the fire and understand and get excited about the marketing plan. So we've got the 3-day cleanse that we will do once a month. The guys are getting amazing results. It feeds either into the 10-day or feeds into the 21-day. So that's an easy way. You could get somebody with a trial pack to start on a 3-day because they've got the products to do it. So guys, let's go to work and really, really build, because often you've got to attract people first through the product and then you can show them the business opportunity. But if you show them the business opportunity first, you've got to get them back into the product and get a result, because we're a results-driven company. And then you've got to go and employ yourself on a daily basis so that you know exactly and have clarity what you're going to do on a daily basis. And I suggest you all go and print the circles up. How many new customers, how many new distributors, that those empty circles are screaming at you, so that you really go and do the work to fill and put some names in your circles. So again, here we have, so we just still missing, we'll add that one tier and then we will send it out on the groups for you. So what do you guys say? Are you excited to work with us towards our 30th anniversary? We're going to have a huge party and really do a big, big, big celebration at the end of this year. I mean, it feels like yesterday that we actually got started, and 3 decades. I mean, it's really a serious number. And for those of you that's ready to commit, we're going to do a support group with focus groups. We're just working to get everybody, you know, to really go and set those goals with clarity. And then you're going to put your hand up if you want to be part of our focus team. And like I said, with the first call, I'm going to see whether we're going to do 1 group or 2 groups. But we really want to encourage you to work with us, to get excited. with our big vision for this year. So success is the result of nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every single day from our wonderful motivational speaker, Jim Rohn. I'm going to stop now the recording.